Welcome back to another SCP reading, dear researchers. Today we're going to be reading SCP-458, The Never-Ending Pizza Box. Now without further ado, item number SCP-458, Object Class, Safe, Special Containment Procedures. SCP-458 is considered safe and therefore is to be stored in the staff canteen at Site-17 with no access restrictions required. Description: SCP-458 is a large-sized pizza box from the pizza chain Little Caesars of their hot and ready variety. It is made of simple cardboard, measures 25.4 centimeters by 25.4 centimeters by 2.54 centimeters, 10 inches by 10 inches by 1 inch, and weighs about 20 to 20.49 grams, depending on toppings. As a result of the unusual nature of SCP-458, measurement of weight is inconsistent. What makes SCP-458 an oddity is that, while appearing to be an ordinary pizza box, when it comes into contact with human hands, it instantaneously replicates within it the holder's subconsciously preferred choice of pizza, down to the favorite sauce, cheese, crust, and topping. It is not limited to the Little Caesars brand, as pizza from all major pizza chains as well as local and even handmade pizzas have been produced. There seems to be no limit to its ability, except that it cannot make anything but pizza. And its toppings must be edible by normal human standards. See Addendum 1A. The box is also rather indestructible, as all tests to destroy or dismantle the box have proven fruitless. It is assumed the box is semi-sentient, having at least enough telepathic or empathetic ability to sense what the holder's personal choices regarding pizza are. After constant testing showed SCP-458's seemingly infinite power to generate pizza, but with little other use, it has henceforth been placed inside the canteen at Site-17 for free use by personnel. After its open usage has been allowed, personal morale has shown to have sharply increased. Addendum 1A. Upon testing SCP-458 with SCP, the subject took a bite of the slice, which appeared to be a garlic-free slice of sausage and olive pizza on wheat crust. This was met with the response: "It's a fine slice, but I would have preferred a rather different sauce." It was inferred that the box cannot use substances that are indigestible by regular human bodies. Further testing confirmed this. Addendum 1B. Please see document 458-1A. Document number 458-1A.
I would just like to remind all staff that just because we have a pizza box that can constantly create pizzas for you does not mean that you can just sit around all day and eat pizzas all afternoon. If continued abuse of the box continues, coupled with reports of personnel gaining unhealthy amounts of weight, I may be forced to implement a mandatory physical training regimen following lunch hours.
Dr. Del Marino. Document number 458-1B. For simple curiosity's sake, and to perhaps get a better idea of the mindset of certain SCPs, I have compiled a list of sentient SCP's reactions when holding the box. SCP-040. Small extra cheese stuffed crust. SCP-056. Medium sliced bell peppers, thin crust, Alfredo sauce. SCP-073. Medium feta and jack cheese, no sauce, thin crust. And a footnote here. Almost immediately after opening SCP-458, the produced pizza began to go through symptoms similar to other organic material within SCP-073's effect radius. Experiment was retried, with the pizza being removed from SCP-458 immediately after its opening, with minor deterioration present. When queried by researchers, SCP-073 stated it had never ingested products created by SCP-458. SCP-076-2. Large, meatballs, pepperoni, bacon, Canadian bacon, sausage, hamburger, thick crust. SCP-105. Small, olives, wheat crust, thin. SCP-108-1. Large, pepperoni, thick crust. SCP-134. Small, onions, anchovies, olives, thin crust. SCP-166. Small, oregano, olives, no sauce, thin crust. And a footnote here. After SCP-166 ate a slice of pizza from SCP-458, SCP-166 complained about occasional moderate discomfort and nausea. The effects stopped after approximately 20 hours. SCP-181. Large pepperoni, sausage, marinara stuffed crust. And a footnote here. SCP-181 was told that this was a reward for good behavior, and that it was a lucky guess that it was his favorite type of pizza. SCP-182. Medium olives, mushrooms, pretzel dough crust. SCP-343. Large, almost every topping imaginable with over 100 distinct foods identified. SCP-378 and SCP-378-1. SCP-378-1 produced a large thin crust pizza with pesto sauce, ricotta, mushrooms, and fried mealworms. SCP-378 itself could not activate SCP-458. SCP-999. Soft dough base smothered in decadent chocolate spread and garnish. Layered with an array of assorted chocolates, chocolate chips, Hershey Kisses, and Reese's Pieces. Scattered colorful candies like M&Ms and gummy bears across the top, drizzled with melted chocolate and sprinkles. SCP-2118. Small extra cheese corn pepperoni seasoned with a variety of spices, primarily cinnamon. And a footnote here. SCP-2118 remarked on how her mother would love the pizza if she were there. SCP-2406. Large pepper jack cheese and sausage. Projected pizza was described as having a metallic taste to it. Dr. Wepler. Attempts to relocate this log to Dr. Wepler's personnel file have been stymied by persistent database errors. Continued efforts discontinued as being of insufficient priority. Large, thin crust topped with pineapple, anchovies, unpitted green olives, avocado, clams, raw onion, ranch dressing, and barbecue sauce. Attending personnel reportedly described the output as inedible and an affront against God. Dr. Wepler noted that his actual favorite type of pizza was Chicago deep dish, theorizing that such an output was prohibited by SCP-458's physical dimensions, and the object produced his second favorite form of pizza instead. SCP-3300-1. Large extra cheese and pepperoni, wet when removed from box. SCP-3477. Medium anchovies. All instances produced identical pizzas with identically arranged toppings. Dr. Michaels. Large Hawaiian, tomato sauce, honey-baked ham, pineapple, extra mozzarella cheese, with Tabasco. SCP-4504. Medium egg bacon barbecue sauce base thick crust. SCP-4999. Extra large, half supreme, half pepperoni. And another footnote here. SCP-4999 shared the pizza with D430276, who was suffering from end-stage renal disease. Notably, this was the same variety D430276 frequently shared with her late partner, and the first known case of SCP-458 accommodating a pizza which exceeds its volume. POI 3445 and SCP-5175-1. Wielding SCP-5175, POI 3445 produced large pizza with mozzarella cheese stuffed crust, a barbecue sauce base, bacon bits, bacon strips, ground beef, ham, pepperoni, sausage, and a dusting of crushed chili cheese Fritos. SCP-5175-1 contributed teriyaki sauce. And the final footnote here. Through POI 3445, SCP-5175-1 claims to have never tasted teriyaki sauce. It emerged as a modern fusion recipe and is not traditional Japanese cuisine. SCP-5175-1 acquired a liking for the sauce after conversation with POI 3445, who regularly ordered chicken teriyaki at the marketplace at Steamtown's food court. SCP-8064. Medium, thin crust, ghost pepper cheese, and chorizo. Further testing on SCPs may reveal some odd characteristics about the SCPs themselves, and is suggested. Dr. Kring. Update. Further cross-testing is permitted but requires approval and supervision due to safety concerns. Dr. And with that, we've reached the end of our SCP reading, dear researchers. Firstly, I'd like to say yet another SCP that they refuse to use to treat world hunger. And the second thing I'd like to say is there are two greatest pizzas I have ever tasted. One is, I like my Hawaiian. I'm so sorry for everyone who hates me because of that, but I do like my Hawaiian. It's good. And then the second is only pizza in name, because at this little place called Marco's Coal-Fired Pizza down in, I think it's the Denver Tech Center, around that area, they have a so-called dessert pizza, which one of the best things I ever had. It's got Nutella, it's got powdered sugar, it's just delicious. And it is absolute sin, but I love it. Either way, though, thank you very much for listening to this reading. It is an honor to have you listening in. Good luck out there. Hope you all have a good time. I'm going to edit this and then record another one because this one is a day late, and honestly, I have the time today. So, see you soon.